Right there folks, I thought, as I'd seen quite a few posts for people struggling with their Mecatech brakes, that I'd just show you guys how to bleed them. Now, what you need is a syringe, like so. Pick these up from a chemist, veterinary surgeon. Wouldn't recommend you go asking your doctor for them, but you know what I mean, you should be able to easily pick them up. Now the ones I got and the ones I found most suitable for the job are 20 milliliter syringes. Now what I've also used is some of the stock fuel tube that come with a Baja originally, to use that as a bit of a lead. Now once you've sucked your hydraulic fluid up into the syringe initially, it's very important to bleed off the air that's in the syringe. So just see you got plenty of rag on hand. Yeah, I'll just show you this. See that it's upright so that the bubble is in the top of the syringe. And then, oops, squeeze. Obviously do this somewhere where your wife or mother or whatever ain't gonna get pissy at you if you spill a bit. Right, so you see there now the syringe has no air in it, so we've bled the syringe, so we're not pumping air back into the system, yeah? Now what we got on the other caliper, the one that I'm aiming to bleed, is a syringe with a plunger taken out. Alright. Now this will catch the oil that we're bleeding through the brakes. So what you need to do is have yourselves a couple of syringes so that you can put one on the caliper. You don't need one for each caliper because you can bleed a caliper at a time. Then obviously we have the master cylinder and then the master cylinder bleed. What I've done is I've just grabbed some from a local model shop. I just grabbed some just some antenna caps. They are basically, they're nothing special, but what they do is they keep the dust out of the bleeds, because as amazing as Mecatech's brakes are, they didn't fuss about supplying us any dust caps, and they're really exposed, so we've done that. Anyway, the other thing you need is a 5.5mm spanner. That's the right size for the bleed hole screws. Any 5.5, this is just a nice little snap-on one I got my hands on. Okay, so we need to pull off the dust cap. Put on the syringe that we're going to feed the system with. I've already nipped and loosened this one, so should be able to just nip him off. Then we need a nip off this cylinder. Just make sure you got some rag with you, otherwise you're just bound to spill a little bit out of there. Now then, what we're going to do here, basically pump fluid through from the master cylinder. You should see it. See the bubbles? That's why you need the rags, you get a bit spilling out from there. See the bubbles coming through? And once you're happy, snip everything back off. Don't go too tight with those little nuts because they will snap, and they're right shite if they snap on you in there. Then the hydraulic fluid that we haven't used from here, and this syringe can just go back in the pot. I wouldn't recommend putting the fluid that you've bled through it back in. Dispose of that. There we have it. How to bleed your Mecatech brakes.